Welcome back to my blind playthrough of Dragon Quest XI-S. Last time we completed the extra stories for, was it Jade, Eric, and Gramps, because Veronica and Serena didn't get one for some reason. And now we've managed to, well, find that one safe haven that they have for this section of the story, and apparently our old neighbors from the start of the game all lived here because they fled and didn't get destroyed as the game tried to imply at the beginning. So now we have to visit the house that our adoptive mother stays in now, so she can know that we are fine. Yeah, the house will be... Oh, follow Gemma. Where did Gemma go, though? Hang on, where did you go, Gemma? Oh, there you are. I was almost gonna say, where did you go? Does I have to follow you? But good to know, she's just gonna wave around. But you have to wait, Gemma. I need to explore. Wait, you're him, the Darkspawn. Oh, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have called you that. It just came out. I know we've made a terrible mistake, many terrible mistakes. I hope you can learn to forgive us. Unfortunately, I can't just let you in here just now, I'm afraid. This tent belongs to a rather important person who's been very unwell since the fall. Ever so sorry, Mr. Luminary, sir. Well, at least they now treat me with the proper respect I deserve. Took them a while. Beryl? Some special medicine. Anything else worthwhile around these corners? What? I can climb? What's up here then? If I'm allowed to climb. Treasure! Ooh, that was quite a generous amount of money the game just decided to give. Whenever Gemma just sees me run off, I wonder what she's thinking. If she does she go like, ah crap, there he goes again, running away from me, or is she just like, where did he go? I lost sight of him. Oh, I went the right way apparently, because I saw Gemma running. Why do they have a masked person everywhere? Why? Why do they have so many buff men that want to hide their identity? Yeah. Make sure I'm taking all the... Wait, there's a red door! Red door, red door, red door! Show me your ways, red door! 'Cause surely you have something? What do you have in here? It leads to... a treasure chest! I knew to have something. Oh. A new type of accessory. Neat, I guess. Who shut the door behind me? I know I didn't. I left the door open. Who's following me just to shut doors? Who's doing that? They better show themselves, because it's disrespectful to close the door on someone that, you know, isn't done what they're doing. Ooh, more barrels. Medicine? Nothing else. It's just always medicine from now on. Absolutely nothing in that tent. How dull. Because who just leaves a tent empty like that? Who does that in this time and age? 5 gold. That's more disappointing than medicine, you know? Because what am I gonna do with 5 gold? I don't even think anything costs 5 gold. So, why does the game give you that petty change? Ooh, climb again? Surely something. Just a guy Man, I don't want to talk with some random guy. I don't climb upstairs for that. Oh, I can climb up here. Does it lead anywhere different or the same spot? Oh, it's a lot longer, that's for sure. Darn. Or, I spoke too soon? No, I didn't speak too soon. There really was nothing here. Or, wait. I almost missed those two. Sage elixir. Man, why can't I just... Why am I not allowed to jump down? I don't want to climb, I want to just fall. Because if the game is not if the game won't punish me for falling, then I might as well just fall all the time. I wonder if it can become daytime since it's canonically supposed to be nighttime. I mean, I've had that happen before, I think. Where I had it become daytime even though it was supposed to be nighttime. Rude. Why are you just shining there if I can't talk to you, stupid talk? The talk should be more considerate of my time, you know? Whee! Weapons shop. Am I allowed to enter the weapons shop? Or will the game go, nah, you can't visit yet, because you have to follow Gemma. Ooh, I can. Cypress stick. Why can I buy this stick? Zombie Bane and, that's a rude name for a sword. You should call it something else. You don't know the condition of that sword. How can you prove that sword is really, you know, had that condition? Rather presumptuous of the game to do that. Razor Wing. Night Cleaver. A magic shield. Alright. Cool, so nothing really worthwhile. At least, in my opinion. So many climbing spots. Why do they have so many climbing spots in this area? Only for them to not lead anywhere. Or at least not anywhere fancy. Nah! I want those barrels! How rude, game, to block me away from those barrels. Alright, jumping down. Ah! Huh. So it's supposed to be daytime, but you can't tell. That makes it pointless. Why bother showing that animation? Like, oh yeah, it's now daytime, if daytime doesn't exist. That kind of makes it redundant. At least I would say so. Right, I think I've checked around the neighboring area, so let's follow Gemma. Because I think Gemma is getting pretty tired of waiting on me.
Come on, girls, put your backs into it. The boys are out there doing the fighting, so it's up to us to keep the home fires burning.
Sorry to interrupt, Amber, but I've got big news.
Hello, Gemma, love. What's got you so excited, hmm?
Well, you're not going to believe this, but there's someone very special here to see you.
Behold, I'm clad in armor as well.
My little soldier. I just can't believe it's you. After all the awful things that happened, I was sure you were... Sure you were.
Well, I was a fish for a little time, but that's neither here nor there.
When the disaster struck, so many people lost their lives. The sun vanished, and those terrible monsters appeared all over the place.
The sun can't just vanish, though. Because the sun is a bright star that we're circling around. The sun can't vanish. That's just not physically possible. The only way the sun can vanish is if you teleported our world to somewhere where there aren't any suns. Which we know that's not what the Dark One did. He didn't teleport the entire planet to a different section of the universe, so it's just perpetual cloudiness. But the sun is still out there. He just made it perpetually cloudy so we can never see the sun. Because it can't be life without any sun. Since our planet is very much dependent on both the sunlight and moonlight. You can't have one without the other.
Even those of us who were lucky enough to survive were so drained and desperate that we almost lost the will to live.
And then the hero appeared just when we needed him. He did all he could to help people, no matter who they were or where they were from. He fought off the monsters and brought everyone here to safety. Without him, I dread to think what would have become of us. And now, thanks to him, the place you once knew as Cobblestone has become the Last Bastion, humanity's safe haven in a world beset by darkness. Would you believe we've even got the King of Heliodor camped out here?
I'm guessing that's the real King of Heliodor that's over here. Since last we saw of the King, he was the host for the Dark One.
Look, I know he was the one who ordered the village to be burned, but I'm sure he had his reasons. Things aren't always as they seem, love.
Yes, his reason was possession. And because of that, we have to instantly forget what he did because he was possessed. Impeccable logic.
He may be the last person you want to see, but you should go and talk things through with the king. Your grandfather would have wanted you to at least try.
Right, they don't mean Gramps, they mean the adoptive grandfather, the one that had the whole journey for the branch. Right, they mean him. I've been so used to Gramps being our grandfather that I forget that the protagonist canonically had a different freaking grandpa that he grew up with.
Just pop your head round the door of his tent, will you, love? For me, it's the one in the middle of the camp with the 2 flags. And be polite.
Nah, I'll be as rude as I want. He can't do anything. He doesn't have any powers. He doesn't have any power here. I'll be as rude as I want to the king. And no one can stop me from being super rude to the king. And if they go like, hey, we will throw you out if you're not being kind, I'll go, and what then? You need me. I'm the luminary. I'm the only one that can stop the Dark One. I'm the only one that can save you, so you can't throw me out. You need me. And they continue being rude to the king. After all, whether he was possessed or not, he had me thrown in a dungeon. And many other bad things, so, you know. I'm not gonna really care if he was possessed. He still did it under the authority of the king. And everyone else thought he was the actual king, so the actions doesn't really matter. There are 2 churches in this place? Why? Why are there 2 churches? And can't the houses be a little bit more exciting? Like maybe have a red book or two? I want to learn more lore. That was exactly why I really liked Gramps' extra story, because it gave so much more lore to, well, him as a character and Dundrazel. That's why I ranked it higher than Sylvando's extra story, despite Sylvando's being fun. Well, I'm not gonna talk to this church person yet. I don't need to save. Oh yeah, I can still go to Cobblestone Tor. I don't know if the game would want me to, but I can. Alright, I've now literally checked everywhere, so let's go see the king and be polite. Even though under my breath I'll mutter mean things to the king the entire time. But he wouldn't know I'm a silent protagonist, so... I could technically be saying a lot of mean things to him. And he would never know. Now special antidote? I thought antidotes were already special because they cured poison, you know? Absolutely nothing up here. Why can't you even climb up here? Yeah, literally, why can you? Huh? Oh, it's just a talk that's just there vibing. I thought I saw a talk I could talk to, but no. Is this not? Yeah, it is. Greetings, Mr. Luminary, sir. His Majesty is waiting for you inside. He woke up not so long ago and seems to be rather keen to talk to you.
So, you are alive and well, I see.
Yes, but I did have to be a fish.
You have nothing to fear. I have regained my senses at last. The living nightmare that began for me on the day of your birth has ended.
Dude, that's gotta be whack for King Carnelian to realize that... I think the protagonist is like 17, that like for 17 years, he's not been himself. He must be so confused over the events that has happened throughout the almost 2 decades that happened, because he's not been himself during that entire time.
Though in truth, I remember little of what I did. I have inflicted so much pain on so many. On you.
I mean, I would imagine he wouldn't remember what he did. It's been so many decades and was already an old man.
I do not ask for forgiveness. I do not deserve it. All I ask is that I be allowed to atone. To pay for my crimes by protecting those who remain.
I mean, sure, you're allowed to atone, but thank you. That means I'm not gonna forgive you. The fact that you don't ask for it means I'll take it now. I won't forgive you.
Tell me, do you recall what happened on that fateful day? The events that came to pass beneath Yggdrasil's branches?
Yeah, we lost because of plot armor. Or, we lost because the villains had plot armor.
I see. I recall nothing. All I know is that whomever or whatever had me in its grasp for all those years left me there. And when at long last I returned to my senses, I was here.
I'm guessing it's because Hendrik carried you over here, because we saw him being over there.
There is something else I must ask you. Tell me, do you know if my daughter is alive?
Alive? Yes. Mentally well? I don't know.
I see.
Your Majesty, the hero has returned. He brings more survivors seeking sanctuary.
Come. You must meet he to whom we owe our survival. Though you may not wish to at first.
Of course not. Of course I don't want to meet him. He has also caused bad things to me under your orders. And they want me to go... North entrance. Okay, so we have to go up towards Heliodor? Yeah, go towards Heliodor, I suppose. Let's open this door so we can get through. I mean, isn't this the north entrance? Yeah, it is the north entrance. Good.
The luminary lives.
And you don't look all that happy. Let me guess, you wish I was not alive, Mr. Hendrik? Or do you just not know how to look happy?
Welcome back, Hendrik. Well, what news?
The forces of darkness amass at the gates of Heliodor. They will strike, and soon. Sire, the people must be removed to safety. Men! All the signs are that our enemy will strike tonight. To arms! They shall not find us unprepared!
As you see, he is as eloquent as ever. But you must forgive him.
Really? I don't have to forgive you, Carnelian, but I must forgive him? What kind of logic is that?
He has fought harder than any of us. He has sacrificed more than anyone. Which is why his burden must be lightened.
Nah, I think we put more burden on him.
It is time that your differences were set aside, Luminary. Mankind needs you. Hendrik needs you. Will you stand beside him?
Am I allowed to say no?
I can well understand the ill will you feel. But there is no other save yourself. It is time that your differences were set aside, Luminary.
Fine, I'll work
Mankind
together with Hendrik.
good. If we are able to withstand the assault tonight, we may yet survive. Join the troops outside the fortress when you are ready.
Well, I guess I have to be the healer for now until I can get Serena or Gramps or Silvando back. I guess I have to be the healer. Because I'm the one with a freaking healing skill, and I don't like playing the support role. I want to be the one that does damage. But, you know, I don't really have any reason now, do I? Because I very much doubt Hendrik will have any type of healing capacity at all. I'm gonna assume that Hendrik is gonna be like Jade, have like no magic spells at all, and only be hit hard.
Hey, you must be our newest recruit. They say you made it all the way to the Last Bastion under your own steam. Well, I'm impressed, I've got to tell ya.
Of course, this random NPC that doesn't even have a name. I'm supposed to believe that he's more experienced. He's more experienced of a fighter than I am. Sure.
You can obviously handle yourself. That, or you were born lucky.
The former, not the latter. I would assume you are the latter. You were just born lucky.
Well, either way, I'm sure we can find a use for you. Follow me.
Why do I have to follow this guy?
Right, here's your spot. Just face that way, and when the monsters come, stick the pointy end of your sword in them. Oh, don't look so worried. You'll be fine.
Dude, why is the game treating me as if I've not fought anything since forever and this is the beginning of the game? I know how to fight with monsters. I've spent 60 hours of the game fighting monsters. I know how to handle myself. Why does he get to be on a horse? That's not fair. I have my own horse. I should be allowed to ride on it.
Enemy forces! Here they come!
Why are we walking slowly towards them? Yeah, why are we all walking? Isn't this supposed to be a fight?
Charge! Yeah!
Anime screaming. Why am I suddenly not dual wielding? I'm a dual wielder. I'm not using a single-handed sword. How convenient that all the enemies are jumping up in height for him to be able to strike them on a horse. God, these blighters are tough. Too tough for me. I've never faced monsters this strong before. I've got a bit of advice for you. A lot of soldiers are too proud to run away from a fight, but when you've been bitten off more than you can chew, it's better to be honest with yourself. So if you're getting the feeling that these monsters are too tough for you, chances are you're just not ready for them yet. If I were you, I'd head to the cave east of here and use the wimpy monsters there as punching bags. Then you can come back when you've toughened up a bit. What? I'm trying to understand this guy's advice here. What? Hold on. Head to the cave east of here and use the wimpy monsters as punching bags. If you say so, game, but that assumes that I've never grinded in this entire playthrough. That's very presumptuous of them to do that. Well, yeah, my sword should be like super effective against all of these because I have a zombie bane and all of these look like they're undead. Yeah, see, they die in one hit. What do you mean, game, that I need to level grind? Yeah. Why did the game do that? And these are nothing. So it's like the Jade story all over again, where they say the enemies are way stronger than what they actually are. And I don't really like that. See, I even come 2 times. I even outspeed them. They don't have a chance to hit me. This is so meaningless.